All right, so let's talk about it, man. First of all, I'm late because I wanted to make sure this was real, right? I saw it, got hyped, then I said, wait, hold up. Let me make sure I'm not putting out false info. To which, then I went on Sham's actual page, saw this. So, Damian Lillard is finalizing a 3-year, $42 million contract to return to the Portland Trailblazers, sources tell ESPN. Deal is expected to include a player option in the 2027-2028 and a no-trade clause. Storybook reunion for the 35-year-old. Now, I got hyped because I feel like this is a lesson. And it's a lesson for everybody, right? Not just Damian Lillard. That the grass isn't always greener elsewhere. Dame left. He got traded. He tried to win a championship. Things happened. He didn't win a championship. Those things was out of his control, right? People getting injured, stuff like that. Like, you can't control that. But it just goes to show that sometimes when you make those decisions, you come back and be like, damn, what's more important? Is a championship more important, or is building a legacy here where I started at more important? And I feel like Dame kind of realized that, right? He could have went anywhere. He could have went to the Lakers. He could have went to the Heat. He could have went to the Warriors. He could have went to Philly. He could have went to all these other different teams that would have gave him another shot at winning a championship, right? But I think in his case, legacy was more important. Going back to Portland and being somewhere where he got his career off the ground, he became an all-star, a place that believed in him. That was more important than going to try to chase another championship where, frankly, he probably just wasn't happy in Milwaukee, right? So now you get to pick where you want to go. He had control over where he wanted to go. And ultimately, he's choosing to go to a place that will give him peace. He can finish building his legacy and wrap up his career with a nice bow. I hope he gets back to playing at a great level and being able to be a great mentor for all the young pieces that Portland got. And if he win a championship, that would be great, right? If they bring some pieces and he win a championship, that would be great. But if not, he get to wrap his career up in a great way, right? With the career the place that started him. And lastly, this reminds me of the D-Wade situation where D-Wade was a Miami Heat lifer and some things happened that was out of his control with contracts and stuff like that. He went to the Bulls, then he went to Cleveland and was like, yo, I'm not as happy as, I would be. Returned to the Heat and then retired, as a Heat member. So kudos to Dame. Hopefully this all works out and is a great move for him. What y'all think?